Hello everyone. Today I'm just doing an update on all my plants today. Um, so I'm outside with my Venus flytraps right now. I do have this tray under here. I do have it under here, but just because a little bit of shade in the bottom, I'm not going to really be able to explain it, so I just took it out for a second. And I do have all these up here. But I'm going to start first with my flytraps from California Carnivores. So as you can see, my plants did fall over by the wind the other day. So here's a picture of them. Yeah, so as you can see, they all fell over. Many of them got bent. I did lose my Korean Melody Shark. I couldn't find it. But yeah, so right here I have my Ginormous I just received a couple days ago. So starting to grow really nice. Got some weird traps on there growing. But really nice shape right now. And my Microdent, there's a U-trick right there. So Microdent does have a lot of grow points on it. But it's still relatively small. And here's my Southwest Giant. It has a really nice big trap on there. But new ones are starting to come out. And it does have some nice color to it too. And this one is my Microdent that I just received a couple days ago too. A lot of plants in here. Nice shape too. Nice color. My Great White Shark. So these ones, one trap did break off and the other ones are just all bent and ugly, so I did have to trim this one. But as you can see, it is starting to grow again. It does have a growth point right there, but nothing has grown out of there since I cut the flower stalk off. But I did have another plant right there which is growing, and it has some divisions right there as well. And then my Werewolf. I don't think any traps have opened on this one yet. It looks like one of them is about to open. But this one is still recovering. It's recovering nicely. It's starting to grow really nice. Many traps in there. And then I have a Titan. This one is new. As you can see, it's starting to get some nice color on it. Nice big trap on there. And I mean, many more are starting to come out. I know this one, it gets long petioles on it. But it hasn't made any yet. I'm not sure why. But one trap is opening right here. And then more of them are forming. And my Colorado Hardy. I had to get this one because I'm in Colorado. And then, as you can see, I really like the teeth on this one. But it looks like I did get two plants in here. This one was the one I did get a couple days ago as well. And then Pac-Man, starting to get some nice color on it. Pretty average plant. They do close, but they do close pretty slowly. I'll try to put my finger in it, and it closes. I did get this one a couple of days ago as well. And my King Henry that I got a while ago. There's a nice fly right there. And it's starting to get some color. The newer traps are starting to grow a little bit more vigorous. And my Alien, this one has always been struggling, but I do have a new trap coming up. I did have to cut the old ones off because when they fell over, it just bent them and this made them really ugly. So that one is starting to open, and then it is getting a new one right there and growing some right there. It does look like there's a small division right there, right here, but we'll see. And then we have Grosseglici right here. I think this one is one of the newest traps too. It's starting to get some right there. This one is supposed to get some long petioles as well, but I don't know why it hasn't formed any. but I think it's eating a bug right there. I'm not sure if I put it in the sun, you can probably see it. And then Triton, this is one of my better looking ones. As you can see, getting some longer petioles, starting to grow vigorously. One is about to open right there. Nice size traps, fused teeth, they look pretty good. And then my fused tooth, this one is eating something. One trap is opening right there. And yeah, it looks like it's starting to grow out some more traps right there. Some nice color on it. Nice fused teeth. Nice size as well. So as you can see, I have my California Carnivorous plants down here. I did have them all over here with some little extra pots over here. And these ones full of water. They were just pushing out a little bit. Oh, I broke that one. And then I just put them. They get a lot of morning sun. And then later, like at 3, the sun will be like over there. And then I'll start getting some sunlight. And then I have all these ones that are my Sphagnum, and then in my perlite. So in my Sphagnum, I'll start over here. So I do have my B52 over here. Pretty nice size traps. This is my biggest one right here. But after this one, after everything fell, they did divide. So the traps are just a little bit smaller. And over here I have my Trev's Dracula. It's getting some nice color. One of them is opening right there. They look really good. And then my wacky traps. It looks like it's starting to grow a lot down here. So this is where I have my Venus Flytraps. The wind did blow it over, but I did stake it, put some rope, so I don't think it's gonna go anywhere now. So as you can see, staked all around. So the wind shouldn't blow it away, but nothing should happen to it now. And then right here I have my Wally. As you can see, it's getting some nice red color to it, dark red right there. This one, and it has a small division right there. This one did divide. So here are the divisions on it. These ones was like little hidden under it, these two. So they weren't getting much sunlight, but now all the old traps died off and is growing some nice green ones that are acclimated to the sun. And there's another division right there. And then this is my B52 division that got off of it. Some nice trap size right there. And then it is growing vigorously right here. So I might put this one up for sale later. Just because it is an extra plant. And then right here I have a long red fingers. This is the one I took on my flight the other day. So it's going really nice. This one did divide as well. I do it is very small though. So here's the baby division of it. It's right there. Very tiny. So once it probably grows more, I'll probably sell it. And right here my Nepenthes. So I did have it inside. I moved it outside. It is getting some dew on it. Very nice. Some nice color to it as well. So as you can see, it's very sticky right there. A lot of dew. And my Akai Ryu, this one has just been the same ever since I got it, March 7. And then my FTS Towering Giant, this one did divide as well. I had to trim this one, like mostly all the leaves on it, because they were all bent mostly. So here's the division. The division looks a little bit better. I might put this one for sale, or keep the other one and sell the other one and keep this one. As you can see, this one is like growing more vigorously and has like way more leaves on it. I'm not really sure yet. So here's my jaws. It is starting to grow again. I did have to trim a lot of the leaves on this one because they did bend. They did bend and snap off as well. So you can see nice size right there coming up. and it's starting to grow vigorously right there. It does look like there are some divisions right there too. So hopefully next winter I will have more divisions of those and sell. And I have my FTS Lunatic Fringe right here, looking really nice. This one kind of looks like a watermelon. It has some nice color to it too. I really like this one. It's growing vigorously right there too. As you can see, many new traps coming up. It's hot in here. I'm sweating. I should stop wearing black out here. So it is 89 in here. Yeah, I need to stop wearing black outside. And then I have my Maroon Monster. So really nice size traps on these. Nice dark red color, looking purple. New traps coming out down here. And then I have a Shoop and Steel 1. So as you can see, the little ridges right there on the leaf, which is what makes this one different. It's getting some nice red color to it too. This one does have a fly in it. This one did divide as well. The division for this one is right here. I'm just waiting for this one to get a little bit more bigger, and I'm gonna trade a friend on Discord with it for a tiger tooth crossed with something. I don't really remember what it was. But here I have my UK Sawtooth as well. This one did divide as well. As you can see, I had to trim most of the traps on this one too because they were all bent and snapped off. So here are the divisions of it. As you can see, it's like way bigger, the division on it. I think I might just keep this pot and add more Venus flytraps to it. Oh, the UK Sawtooth, so I can just be full of them. And this one is a tiny baby one as well. Does look like it's still alive. Many neat traps coming out of there too that might be acclimated to the sun. And then as you can see, it looks really nice. Where was I? And then my Crimson Sawtooth. Nice and purple as well. Many new traps coming out. Nice purple color on it too. And then one of my faves is Flaming Lips. I really like the color on this one, and it's growing very, very fast. Yeah, it's one of my best looking plants, I think. It does have a fly right there, finished eating one. Many traps opening right there. Many new traps coming out as well. So this one is one of my favorite ones. It is one of my best looking ones as well. I really like this one. So I can see I have like 2 plants in there, probably a little bit more. And then I have my Biohazard. It's looking really nice too. Nice size straps. This one did divide as well. Well, it really wasn't a division. So that one, it had like a rhizome on top, which was this one. And then like an inch down, it had like another rhizome. So I cut it off. It had, both of them had roots attached to each other. And this is the other Biohazard division. As you can see, it is growing some new traps right there from that small one that was buried. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right there. There's some nice green traps. Let me see, let's zoom in. See, as you can see right there, it's growing. So that's like the other division, I guess. And I'm gonna see how that does. And then Wacky Traps also divided. So here's the other division of it. I think this one turned into 2 plants too. So there's like 2 different growth points. But this one's probably looking better than the original one. And then right here I do have my fly traps from Craig's. So this one is Wolverine. This one did just open. Starting to get some red color on there, I think. Just a little bit. Sorry, my phone overheated out here in the sun. So I had to go put it in the water real quick. So here I have Burgundy Bomber. It is starting to color up. It was really green when I got it. And you can see like some little red blush on them now. And this one is FTS Trigger Happy. I really don't know what's happening to this one. Does look like it's still alive. Looks like some new traps are coming out of it. Maybe like 2 different growth points on this tiny plant. So that's all of the ones I have in Sphagnum Moss. And then we'll go to the perlite ones. So these ones are just my typicals I got from Walmart. As you can see, some nice color on them. That one has many growth points on them. And then I have my big Vigorous from Jeremiah. See, starting to get grow some traps now. Really nice size. Looks like I'm getting some color to it. And I have my Kimmy from Carnivore. I was amazed I found this one when all my plants tumbled over because it was like one of my smallest ones, but I was able to find it. But it is getting some nice traps on them. Yeah, still alive. And right here I have Big Mouth from Jeremiah as well. So as you can see, it's starting to get many traps on them. Many of these are pretty new as well. This one is eating a fly, nice sized trap on there as well. And then right here I have my Phalanx from FTS. So it is starting to grow vigorously down there. Many traps better come up. And then Moontrap from Jeremiah as well. If this thing can focus. Alright, and then we have Moontrap right here. This is one of the newest traps on them. Looks really nice. Getting some nice red color to it too. And then growing some more down there. I really like that one. It's a really pretty Flytrap. Well, cultivar. Then we have DCXL. This one was another one that divided. I think so. Yeah. So here's a DCXL. It is growing vigorously down there now. I did have, oh yeah, right there's the division. So as you can see, so this one's still pretty small. But we'll see how it turns out next year. Or let's see how it looks out next month. And I do have Angel Wings that I just got as well from Curious Plant. Looks like it's starting to get some new traps down there. Not much happening with these. The old ones are dying off and I'm getting some new ones. And that one, like I said, it did divide right here, the divisions on it. Looks like one new trap is coming out on this one, so this one might be alive and that one might be dead. So yeah, so I'll keep an eye on this one, see how that one does. And then I do have my cup traps as well. So here's the cup traps. I really don't see any new traps coming up on this one, and they are turning black. So we'll see how that one does. I do have all my cup traps right here from Craig's. So I have like 4 different ones in there, so I really don't care if that one dies or not. And then here we have Bohemian Garnet. Looks like some new traps are coming up. Looking really nice and purple as well. And then Lips and Lashes looking really good too. Looks like it is getting some new traps down there. Yeah, it's a pretty small size. And then we have Freaky Star down here. Looks like the traps are starting to come out and get more upright than down. Alright, sorry, my phone keeps overheating. So all the traps are starting to come out more upright on this one. It's looking really good. Kind of looks like Biohazard, but Biohazard is a little bit more freaky-ish, I think. And then I do have my seedlings right here, super nice and red color on them. And then it's just another cup traps. I divided on them. Nothing's really coming out of this one. I think there's maybe some new traps coming out. I'm not really sure. But again, I do have like the other cup traps on them. And then I show you my long red finger division, FTS towering division, and this one is my big tomato from Jeremiah. This one is really, I think it's one of my biggest traps right now. Looks really nice too. And that one's eating a fly. And this one is opening and growing some new ones. So that's all my Venus flytraps right there. And then I'll go to my inside plants. And then I do have my bog right here that I created. Many new pictures are coming up. Nothing was really happening with this one for a while. So I really just didn't paying much attention to it. I do have my little SpongeBob characters losing color. So these ones are coming up. This one just opened a couple days ago. This one is opening right now. I think a new one is coming out of there. I'm not really sure. This one was one that I rescued from Lowe's. It died. And some Venus flytraps are starting to come out. My Filiformis died. Died right here too. My intermediates never came up from dormancy. So that sucks. So just my Sarracenias right now. And then I do have another flytrap down here. So I'll just keep an eye on my Sarracenias for like during the summer. See how they do. And then I might repot this and add some more plants that are alive, and then so they can go into dormancy instead of buying plants that are dormant and then planting them. They might have rotted because they were dormant and they were in a lot of water, but yeah. So this is my bog, and then I'll go to my inside plants. All right, and then we're inside with my inside plants. So I start off my Pinguiculas. So here's my Pinguicula giganteae. And a lot of dew on them, looking really nice. I do have a leaf pulling right there that did pull. Well, pull through, I guess. So it's looking really nice on them. My Pinguicula Ignata True Blue. It goes super fast. Has some nice dew on them. It hasn't fired for me or anything. I don't know when it will, but yeah. And then my Pinguicula Leuana Tangerine from California Carnivores. It did come with like 3 different plants in there. And then there's the main plant. So I was really lucky to get 3 different ones. And then I do have my Pinguicula gracilis. So this one is dividing into 2. I think just because I did some pullings on it and it started to come out, I guess. But here's my Pinguicula marginata. So 2 leaf pullings right here. The original leaf pulling died, so already came up with the new plant. And then the marginata. And this one is BCP Golden Eye. So this one did come with 2 plants as well. So they're looking really nice. And this one is my Pinguicula hemiepiphytica. So I really like this one. I think this is like one of my faves probably. I really like the color on it, the shape on it. It looks really nice. And I do have a leaf pulling right there too that pulled. And it does have a lot of dew on it. So I really like this one. It looks really nice. I like this one and this one. They look really pretty. And then this one is flowering for me. So I really like the flower on this one. It's like pinkish purplish. But I forgot the name on this one. This one is Rotundiflora Floa. Yeah, Flora. I crossed with Moxasume. And then I did do a leaf pulling on that one. And it is coming through as well. So this one is my first Pinguicula flower. It looks really pretty. I really like that one. And then my Cyclosecta. Looking really good. And then my Leuana California Carnivores. Calcarn Red. So with the deep red flower. It's doing something. And then I have my Condoy Giant that I just got a couple days ago. Looks like it's still alive. And I did get this one, my Moronensis, from a friend on Discord. One of them did die. I don't know why. I potted them. And then the next day they just like all shriveled up. I don't know why, but I don't know if this one is dead or not. It's been the same for a couple days. But this one died. I already pulled it out. One of them is still alive though. It looks really nice. I might do some pullings on this one after it settles a little bit more. But it looks really good. He did give me like 3 for $20, which was really good. But I think one of them just sells for like $25. So at least I have like 1, so that's still pretty good price on it. And then here I have my Venus flytrap I'm growing indoors. Sorry. It does have a different growth point right there. It is flowering. I did try to pollinate these. I'm not sure if they did pollinate or not, but we'll see. This one is tiny pot. I should probably repot it, but It's just a typical I got from Walmart. And then for my Nepenthes, my Nepenthes belly. So as I showed you guys last time on my update, they were still acclimating to my conditions, but it is starting to picture now. So there's one picture right there, still hasn't popped yet. A new one coming up right there, and then a new leaf. So I'm really excited for this one. And then my Ampulera, on my last update as well. This one didn't have any pictures on it. It was still acclimating, but it did get some new pictures on it. This one just popped a couple days ago, I think like yesterday or 2 days ago. There's that one, and this one is coming up, and a new one is coming up over there. So I'm really excited for this one. I really like this one. This is my Ampulera crossed with Aristo. And then my Nepenthes Berbergiae crossed with Aristo. Looks like one tendril is forming there, another one is coming up there, and a new leaf. It still has the same picture on it. And then my Nepenthes Ramispina crossed with Aristo. This one grows pretty fast. So new pictures coming in right here. And they all look pretty good. I think this is the biggest picture on it. But yeah, it's growing 2 new leaves right there. And then I did just get this one a couple of days ago as well with my Condoid Giant from a seller on Discord. This is his Jambon times Dubii, I think. Yeah, cross with Dubii. So as you can see, new pictures coming up right there and some new leaves. I'm not sure if that one will picture or not because it's probably still acclimating to my conditions, but I'm not really sure. This one already came with it. It did have some pictures on it, but they turned black probably from shipping and repotting. But this one is coming up, so I don't know if it will die off or not. And then I do have my Prolifera. It's still struggling. I'll just, so you can see, not much going on with it. So, and then I do have some Pinguicula fertilizer right here that I spray on them once a month. I've only sprayed them once. It is the Schultz cactus fertilizer that California Carnivore uses. And then I do have my Trigger Happy right here. I just haven't potted it. I'm just gonna wait for it to get bigger. And this one I do have some leaf pullings, Venus Flytrap and Pinguicula. So as you can see, I have a leaf pulling of Big Mouth right here. Mini trap starting to come out, and then of Big Tomato right there. Many new plants, and then a lot of Pinguicula pullings. I don't think any. I think this one started to pull. Maybe that one, but I'm really not sure about the rest. It has only been like a week or two. And then these ones are just some leaf pullings I just did a couple of weeks ago. So nothing really is happening right there. But yeah, that's an update for right now. I'm just waiting for these Pinguiculas to pull and get some new plants so I can do my terrarium. So yeah, thank you for watching.